Futures for us, this to say, let's be train and brain again. Lost all of your streams, cause it's not fun trading alone. It wasn't just your trades, it's your blood, your sweat, your code. Patrick blazed the trail, roaring loud into the air. We've watched him carve his name, we studied every step. Now here we are, my brothers, futures. Let's say trading great again. Futures for us, this to say. We watch all of your streams, cause it's not fun to trade alone. It wasn't just your trades, it's your blood, your sweat, your code. Patrick blazed the trail, roaring loud into the air. We've watched him carve his name, we've studied every stair. Now here we are, my brothers, future's floor is at your door. We've learned from all your battles, and we crave the trading war. Gonna take a chance and prove our name. That's the price to play this trading game. The future store.
This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Okay. Cut the song early because we're 5 minutes away and I want to get open my FX book. Watch the data come in. Hey, Pine Tree's live. Where am I going here? Economic release, my FX book. So let's see what they have compared to what I have. Jobless claims I'm not looking at. But PPI, month over month, consensus, 0.2. What did I get? PPI, month over month, consensus, 0.1 to 0.2. Okay, year over year, consensus, 2.5 to 2.6, really? PPI May. PPI X food and energy consensus is 2.9. That's the core. I have forecast 2.4. Oh no. Core PPI year over year. That's year over year 2. Wow, still 2.4. They're saying 3.1%. Previous 3.1%. Okay. I got it wrong. PPI year over year 2.4%. What's the 2.2%? Core 3.1. 2.5, 2.6, 2.4, 2.2, 2.4, Do we have any 2.2s and 2.4s? We have the 2.4 for the PPI year over year. What they're calling core. Nobody even has the same data. Anyways, we're going to go with my FX book. So let's get rid of that. We don't need it. We can make our own. We're not trading it anyways. A minute and a half away. We took off yesterday. Let's just take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. Yeah, we took off and we gave it back. We didn't take out both sides of the Asian session. No kidding. We are below previous day's low. What does that look like on the daily? Ah, look at that. A chink in the armor, maybe. Okay, interesting. Well, I always find that these things go in opposite directions, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm all ready. Actually got a entry on Topstep accounts. Topstep is at 52,550, so 450 from passing. Let us see. Let us see. Yeah. Oh, it's true. After that, I'm going to work on my new risk plan. Okay, we're out. 3-point spread, 4-point spread, but a muted reaction. And we got the spike down. We keep getting that stupid spike down. How do they do that? Just to take people out, just to screw people up. I really don't know how they do that. How do they calculate that? Okay, we're going up. Let's execute all the sell market orders, pull all the bids, and then we'll start bringing in the bids. I don't know. That's the only way I can think that they can do something like that, a spike like that. Spread is still 1.25. I'm even seeing 1.75. One and a quarter, 150. Hasn't settled down yet. Once we stop seeing one, it's more stable. It's ready to trade. Now I'm seeing 0.5, 0.75, but I'm still seeing one. That was a very muted reaction. So let's go into my FX book and see what we got. PPI year over year, 2.5, consensus 2.6, and it was 2.6. Understandably muted. Core, consensus 3.1, and we got 3. So just like the CPI, a little bit lower. Core PPI month over month, the consensus was 0.3, we got 0.1, lower. X food and energy, 2.9, it came in at 2.7, it came in lower. PPI month over month, 0.2, came in at 0.1. And jobless claims, a little worse, 240, came in at 248. Yeah, so there you go, there you have it. Mostly dovish again, just like CPI came in, showing that inflation is cooling off, cooling down, whatever expression you want to use, and less inflationary pressure, even though the tariffs. Okay, so there we got it. Good enough. We'll talk about it during the day, maybe a couple of times, but let's work on Oh, shit. My mic is here. Let's work on or not let's, I'm going to work on my new risk plan. File, new spreadsheet. Let's find a little space over here. Okay, right here. This is good. Am I not covering any charts? You know what? Let me just minimize that and take a look at the 5-minute charts with you guys. Let's get up to 5-minute charts there on the left side. Let's just see if we have anything to note between there we go. MES and MNQ, any divergence? I would say yes, there is. Look, we broke the low. We broke this low with the data low. That, in other words, let me rephrase that better. The data low broke this low over here, but the data low on NQ didn't. So NQ is relatively stronger today. Keep that in mind. $98. This one should go up to 05. I'm in at 95. Can I get 05? Can I get 04 and a quarter? Let's see if I can get 04 and a quarter for the first trade. Kind of like just a practice trade, a warm-up trade. Getting there close. One more push. 325, 375, 275, 3 and a quarter on the offer. Ooh, 1 and a quarter, 97, 98. We're right back down to where I got in. That sucks. Yeah, we got VWAP there. I was hoping for a little bit stronger of a push. Still, there we go. So there we got the pop. That was our first warm-up trade. Now let's get the spreadsheet open. Let's see what we get, which comes up. Logical. Wow, look at that, eh? I gave up a bunch. What are you building there, Sparky? Yeah. What, your bed's no good? Looks good. That was a nice move up over VWAP. Wonder if we're going to see the same kind of price action as we did yesterday. Okay, there's a couple of things we need to think about. Sizing, trailing drawdown. Actually, we're going to call it remaining trailing drawdown. Okay, so greater than 2,400. I'm going to break it up into tranches of $600. Lot size 4, or let's go 2 plus 2. I like to add, so we can go higher than 4. If I want to go in, I'll know. If I want to go in for a 4 lot right off the bat, I'll do it. Mm. $1,800 to 2,400. So if we fall below 2,400, 2 plus 1, 3. Let's just do it roughly. Paste, paste, and then we'll make modifications. 1,200 to 1,800. One plus 1. Okay, it looks like I can raise it a little bit. 1,200 to 1,800. $600 to 1,200. I thought there was only 4 levels. There's 5. Cut, paste. This is going to be a take it easy day as I readjust. Okay, there we go. That's the lot size. Now we're going to adjust our PDLL. It'd be fun if we can trust the PDLL, eh? But you can't. So you got to do it yourself anyways. They so lovingly let you go farther than the PDLL you set in Tradeovator Rhythmic. Topstep X doesn't have that problem. I tell you, it's a premium platform, Topstep X. You set a PDLL, you go like a half a second beyond your PDLL, it shuts you down. I've had experiences in Tradeovate, and especially with Rhythmic. It's like they wait for, I don't know what they wait for. I think they wait to see how bad it's going to get, to be honest with you. So they watch, you set it at 300. It's just my guess, but you set it at 300. You're down 300, you're down 400, you're down 500. Yeah, it's still going down 600, still going down 700. Oh, wait, down 650, oh, it's going the other way. Okay, closed out. They don't close you out quickly. PDLLs. So if we have $2,500, we're trading a 5 lot. The 5 lot, the risk on the 5 lot is 150. So, also we got to consider, when are we rotating? Do we want to do run one and done? What's the rotation strategy? You know what? I think 2 losses in a day is plenty. I don't think we should endure more than 2 losses in a day. So the PDL is 350. Let's run the math. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control copy. V. And this is plus that times 2 plus 50. It should be 290, 230, 170, 110. For a total of $11.50. I like that. That works. Okay, those are the PDLLs. I don't get it again. How did that work? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30. Oh, it's 2 losses. That's why. It's plus times 2 plus 50. 350 times 2, 120, 240, 290. Yep. Okay. Okay, so that's my risk plan for June 2025. Let me close down Ninja Trader. I don't have a browser open. Ninja Trader's closed. I gotta go into Tradeovate. And set my PDLLs. And we're putting them even on what did I say the daily loss limit is? 350. So we start off at 350. Save, Apex. $350, save. And now I have to make an adjustment. It should be 2150. $350 plus 150, $450, $500. Yeah, this is 2150. Working on my risk plan. 350 minus 1800 is 1450. Make this 1450. We'll see how it looks. Why is it 700? Okay, I can make that 1550. I can tighten it up a bit. 1550. 1550. Let's make it 1,000. $1,500 and less than 500. So that's the amount of drawdown you have. Save, and that's the trading lot size and the PDLL. So where's my Tradeovate? I'm going to change my PA accounts to 170. Save. PA 170. Save. Apex just confirmed. 350. Save. Okay, close. And close. And let's open Ninja. So the one thing, Okay, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. We are ready to go. Finalmente. I got my risk plan done. Let me just cut it out, make a picture. And we're done. Print it. Copy, paste. Really? I did that? That's a stupid mistake. Hold on. Print screen. Save. We can close that. Paste print screen. Grab the image. And print. Where's the printer file? Page setup. Let's make it landscape. Okay. We got a whole, what to call it, dynamic risk plan based on what we have in trailing drawdown. That'll determine our size, which makes sense because we were never lowering our drawdown. That didn't make sense. So right now I'm going to take this for a 3 lot because it's early. Was supposed to be a 3 lot. There we go. There's a 3 lot. Let's see if we can get up to 47 bid. Second warm-up trade, a little bit bigger size. Let's see if we can get up to 47 bid. The goal is $100 to $250 usually per day. I'd like to be able to get there in 2 or 3 trades, rotate account. We can get up to 47 bid. I'm long at 34. That's 13. It's $26. It'll be another 50 to this. It'll be almost $100 on this first trade. Oh, that was good. That was more than 47 bid. And I know to get out quickly when those happen. I've learned my lesson many times. I wait to see if we go back. No. Those crazy spikes. Take them. Okay, so that's good. 116. 113, 111. I don't really know. 111. Oh, got another trade for a 3 lot. Interesting. 54.46. 54, 9 points better. Very low risk on this one. I like it. If we get stopped out, I'll just hit the close button. Actually sell last because it's bouncing. It's vibrating, so I'll probably be able to get a better price. The fact that it's not going right away, I lowered my risk. Now I'm just running a 2 lot here, and you know what? I'll take it. Tiny little bit. The only reason being because it's not looking like it wants to go. And with that weird spike just over that level there, 21,000. Is 22,000 still in play? I was 22,000. How did we break above it? Actually, you know what? We traded on all sides of it, and then we got below it. Well, it's not the U.S. session yet. And we took out the Asian session lows, and now we took out the Asian session highs. So there is a very good probability that we take out the Asian session lows again. Keep that on our radar. Cool. Good job. How is it outside?
It's good.
Yeah, not cold.
Not cold at all, no.
Bella starting already? Yeah, she won't go long like that. Oh, it's 7:36. No, 7:36 is the time of the I'm supposed to put the yeah, there was everything was a little bit lower, so dovish, kind of bullish for the market. So we had one.
Work, lunch.
Ah, yeah. I was told. At what time? Does that mean you make your own lunch and it's online, or you're going somewhere? Yeah. Okay.
No, it is. It's on the 13 on the other side.
Yeah.
The McDonald's on the highway. The highway's the 13th, no?
Well, there's the McDonald's on the 440, and there's the McDonald's on the 13, where Megan used to work.
Where Megan used to work is which one?
That's the 13.
Yeah. Like 4 minutes before you reach the McDonald's.
Yeah. Okay.
Not far. On the way back, it's good. On the way there, you gotta do a loop.
So, while we got time, 9:07, still early, I'm curious to see if there's any moving average that kind of simulates this AMA, ADXVMA, and I'm thinking maybe the hull. Do we have a hull moving average? AFG, hull moving average. Hull or Gamma? Let's put them both up and see what they look like. Fast period. Let's make the period 13 because that's what we're using. And make this period 14 is good enough. Apply template. Well, this one is no good. It's way too fast. It's interesting. Can we offset this maybe? This one has potential. Let's see, HMA, 14 period. What if we make it 21 period? Does it push out a little bit? A little slower. And if we give it a displacement of 2, it could be a way to get in trades with very low risk. Let me make this chart large. Short, short, short. Short, short, out. Out, short, 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 out. Short, out, long, long, in, long, out. Short, short. Could we set it that we only lose 1 bar? It's an interesting line. Trying to see what's the worst case scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is your worst case scenario. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case here, if you go short, short. Eesh. I'm not here to design a new system right now. I was looking for something that tracks the bands a little bit better. Why is this arrow? What time we have? 9:11. There we go. Okay, so it'd be good if the first algo trade is a winner. Getting there, trying. This is the algo we're developing with the Discord community. Based on statistics. This one here has a 50% chance of hitting target, but if it would add to the trade, it would have a 65% chance of hitting target. If it had gone into a drawdown and added to the trade. 9:12. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Refresh my coffee. Why am I muted? Who turned off my mic? Yeah. The bot, waiting for the bot to take profit on its first trade of the day. Hopefully that'll work out. And I have a new revised, much more comprehensive risk plan. I'm happy with that. And VWAP short, yeah. Can I add to that? Can I say let's get below 21,790? And that will take us under the previous day's low. I do have an 80% probability we're going to take out 21,750. I have that down as an 80% probability because we took out the Asia session lows and the highs. Took out the low over here, took out the high over here. Swing number 3, better, is taking out the low again. Did you get 22K long yesterday? I wish I could say I did. I think I took it one time off one of the bounces, but no, not that first one. It was too aggressive. I remember it. It came down really hard, really fast. Let's go take a look at it on the 1 minute chart. Where was we? Should be able to easily see it. Ah, yeah, there we are. It was up here. 140. No, it wasn't at 140. Oh, sorry, I'm not even in the wrong time of the day. What chart is this? Oh my God. There it was this here, somewhere here. Where's the 22,000? 22,000. Ah, yeah, there it is. Let's make it large. It was at 11:10. And in 3 minutes, we went from 22,060 down to 21,985. 60, 25, that's 75 points in 2 minutes. Now, it was a very aggressive sell. I didn't, so we're here at 20,000, 22,050. Doom, 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 going down, going down, going down, going down, going down. Do I really have the balls to take it over here and try and make 10 points? The next candle, the next 1 minute candle could theoretically be all the way down here if it's going to make a move like that. Yeah, chicken. Did you take it? Were you trading? Did you have your screens open? Chicken. Oh, he's calling me a chicken. It bounced because of shorts covering. Yeah. Well, I thought it was an obvious trade. I just didn't want it. I didn't want it to go there with that kind of speed. I was hoping it would, kind of take 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get there. And then I would have taken it. Okay, so now I got to track my high water marks. I would have taken it if I was trading. Yeah, no, I'm sure you would have. I have no doubt, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. Let's go open my browser here. Wow, fluffy Japanese pancakes. That looks delicious. Good luck. Let's see what we get on the open, which is in 4.5 minutes from now. Is Joker going to be streaming? No, he does not have an upcoming. Wow. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so again, let's focus on what to do. Take our time. Never in a rush. So just to recap, the news came in for the PPI a little bit lower inflation, pretty much by 0.1% all around the board. On the year-over-year rate, on the month-over-month rate, on the core, on the full one. Gonna check in with my accountability partner and my coach. 9:28. Hmm. 9:28 a.m. Day 4, Thursday. Gonna go through the rehearsal, visualization, and get ready to start trading at 9:40. Locked in, clicker on. But no, I can't say brain has come. Oh yeah. I think what we'll do is I'll watch the markets after my 10-minute rehearsal. And if I don't calm down mentally, I'll just watch. Okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, the algo, excellent. Took a beautiful full trade there. Nice. I like that. 1, 2, 3. We'll take another one. If we can get down, let me tighten up the chart a little bit. Can you see the algo? We got, I think, one trade on Topstep. on the Topstep charts to be more specific. 906, 928. Yeah, look at that, eh? We got an entry, but that's okay. Talking to me? Oh, you can close the heat now. I'm better. Let's watch the 15-minute opening range. Look for inside bars. OFT looks like he's in a short. We got a long on the algo. Might get a second entry. I'd be looking to enter at around 61 if 61 bid can hold. 60, 61 bid. Let's see if I can get in at a better price. 61 minus 7 is 54. If I can add it 54. Oh, I didn't get my 54 add. Too bad, too bad, too bad, too bad, too bad. Okay, 61, we're looking for 68. 64, I'll take a little piece here off at 64. Did we get up to 68? No, we didn't get up to 68. 65, let me 69.75, sell limit 1. Bring it down 67.75, that's good. Really? You getting back down here? Okay, that's a shame. That's a loss. We rotate accounts. Even though we're up, we're going to rotate to the other PA account now. Size is going to be smaller on this account. No need to rush. We got all day. $47 entry. Let's enter a short. A 1 lot. Let's see if we can get down to 40, 43, 46, 47, 48. What am I short at? I'm short at 51. 46, 49, 47, 46. Come on, let's get down to 40. There we go, 42. That's enough just for the first one. Oh, didn't change the account. That's so funny. Boom, boom. That's a double ad for the bot. Let's see if we can take along. What did I get? 45, 47, only 2 points better. 47 at 40, I'll add. That's the add. Let it go up a little bit. That was my opportunity to fix my price. Let me see if I get a second one. We're trading lower, trading higher, trading lower, trading higher. Okay, so that account's done. We're not returning to any account that that has a loss. Yes, that's what we want to do. We want to see how it's going to work out. Ooh, that was close. That was close to going long. $33, 47. If 47 can hold. $47, we don't take this one. We missed it. It's okay. Market isn't going anywhere. But if we destroy our discipline, then that's not a good thing. So let it go. Let it go, let it go. Got back up to the got back up to a few things. The data high, the US session high, and we're getting close to filling the gap. You know what? I didn't even notice. I didn't even pay attention. Not notice. I didn't pay attention that we had a gap fill there. I think that gap fill is an easy trade. $75 at 68, I'll add. I'm not getting filled the way I want to get filled. $82. Oh, look at that. 82 is the target and 82 is the previous day's close. Yeah, previous day's close for the gap fill. It's a little bit wicky, that candle there, but it's trying again. When the buyers do come in, they're going to push it aggressive. If they do, it's going to be hopefully I didn't throw away my chance to lower my size. I'm in a little bit too big there. I wasn't happy with that. That should even me out. And let's see what we make on this trade. Still looking for 82. I want to hit 82. I want to get up to, I think we can break the US session highs right there. Let me just put in my sell limit at 81.50. I'm hoping we don't poke through it. I have to get out if it turns red. I still think we're going to take out 82.50. It's just it's going to vibrate me out of this trade. Yeah, what can you do? It is what it is. Why won't that close? My There we go. If you can't use the cursor because there's a line there, then just go into the orders and click cancel all orders. I'm not using the trade copier. 61, I'm short at 66. And I think that's a potential add there. Hopefully it doesn't go too fast. And again, I kind of want to fix my price on this. There we go. Let's get down to 53. Okay, and I know what OFT now has to do for me. For me. I don't know. This is tightening up here. I think we're either going to blast higher or blast lower. But we're definitely going to blast. Entries at 75. I'm long at 76. Still trying for 82. Algo had a good start. Hopefully the algo will continue with the momentum for the day. It's up 641.50. Coming up to 945. You know what I've noticed a lot of times though, also when the ORB or the opening range forms, the 15-minute opening range, if you're right near the high, actually if you break it and you're right near the high and you break it up, the upside strong, but often it rotates lower. Almost like people are thinking, this is going to go lower. And they all get screwed. Everyone's placing their bets. No, sorry, everyone's placing their bets that this is going to go higher because we're in the like in the top 5% of the first 15-minute range. And it kind of does the opposite of what everyone's expecting. Lower my risk a little bit. If we break through, it is after 9:45 right now. And my God, I mean the 9:45 high is the gap fill, is the previous close. So I don't know. I kind of feel like this is a gambling trade. It's either way. It's either way. We haven't gotten through yet. You know, there's a ton of stops there. You know, there's a ton of stops there. I'm going to try again. Oh, wow, look at OFT with his vertical. Use a little camera. Still want to see it break. Still want to see it break higher. Looks like it's trying. Let me lower the size again. Still not over the 82. Look at at 61. I'm done. I'm stopping out at 61. Not only that, I'm entering in my stops. Sell stop 62.75. Good enough. If it can get under there. Oh yeah. Yeah, 60. 59.75. Good enough. Come on, let's blast through it. It's at 82. It should go at least 10 points based on the stops. So let's put in my sell limit at 93. Come on, where are the stops? There has to be a bunch of buy stops here. Serious? No spike? No spike over this range. Well, I'm moving my stop to break even. I'm closing here. I'm closing here. $9.49. Let's watch what the 5-minute does. Looks, yeah. No. What's the special appearance? I missed it. Well, I got an 82 long, but I'm not taking it. Let it go without me. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I didn't see him. The children. The children made a special appearance. So we got above 89, 82, 83. Okay, I'm in at 81.75. Let's see if we run back up. Get back to 89 plus 7, 96. I'll sell at 96. Very close to stopping out. Wow, it's really struggling over here, eh? Okay, they got me. They faked me out. They faked me out. If it goes lower, which is what it's doing right now, I feel good. Oh my God, the 5-minute closed above the opening range. The 15-minute opening range. I know a lot of people follow that trade. Oh, if you're talking to me, you're looking for long in all the wrong places. Everything's long. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we're not getting follow through to the upside. There's a battle between the buyers and the sellers. Yep. White dash line is the previous close. We did the gap fill. My next entry is going to be at 89. Eesh. Not a good location. Not a good location. So what can we do? Yes, it is actually. Omnius brought up the fact that the ES is pushing. Let's take a look at those two charts, the ES versus the NQ. Let's see if I can, I wouldn't call that a divergence. So, they look pretty similar. They both broke over the London highs. And they're both near the session high, so they're relatively the same for me. We just wait. Volatility. Let's take a look at that. 15 points range. On the 1 minute chart, it's low for 955. What's the volume at? Are we over 400,000? If we're over 400,000, that's not bad. 512. Barely over 400,000. I recode them. When my bots go bananas, I recode them. And also NinjaTrader has an enable disable button. So if the bot's doing something funky, you can disable it and then re-enable it, and it recompiles it. NinjaTrader is a big compiler. Okay, we're heading lower. That's it. We got 2 consecutive closes above. Oh, the bot's long. We got 2 consecutive closes above the previous day's close. Then we got back under it. Then we got 1 close above it, got back under it. There was a guy named Robert Anderson. He would trade it. What he would do is he would wait for the low to break. So you would have gone short there and gone short there. Come on, stay, hold. You don't have to go down more. That's you have to register the first loss of the day on the algo. It's hard to see if I should be taking this long. Yes, I should. If I can get a better price than 61. Long at 61. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, long at 65 for a total of a 3 lot. Down to 64. Entry 61. I chased. I didn't fight for price. See, I had an opportunity to get a better price right there. Went down to 59. 61. That was my opportunity. I played it wrong. Okay. Okay. And because I played it wrong, instead of having a full winner, I had a tiny loser. Oh, maybe I can get in now again. There we go. I'll accept 61.50 for the first one. 57, 55. 55 will add. That'll be my add point. It's good enough. If it gives it to me, it gives it to me. Hopefully we take off higher. Again, not interested in the results today. More focused on the process, and I'm curious to see what kind of results it'll give me. My stop on this is 47. We're getting there. Okay, so that's not bad. So that was a full loser. I gotta mark that off because I don't want to take, I don't know, it's one or two trades. Anyways, I gotta rotate accounts. That's for sure. Back to this account here. Hey, good morning, Butter Stunts. Come on, 61, 68. Not too hard to get to 68. Make a move back up to the top. Long at 58.50, 60, 47, 47. 47's the stop. We're having a little bit of a battle here. It's dancing up and dancing down. There we go. Come on, 68, 68, 68. Shit, it hit 68 and I missed it. Now what's going to happen? It's going to go down again. And my charts are getting funky. I got caught sleeping. Come on, take me out. I'm at 68 and a quarter. Take me out. Boom. Blowing's not working. Neither is coughing. Huh. Really? Okay, I'm taking it. I'm taking it, whatever it is, what little it is. I also think we're bullish. I do think we'll most likely get above. I think we're going to turn red to green on today's action. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Now I could really focus on taking the trade. So the first half hour of trading is over. Maybe it'll stabilize. Hopefully it'll go in a direction rather than just going sideways under the previous day's close. Let's get a move, because I'd like to see, I mean, we have the daily here that kind of showed a moment of weakness and broke below the trend line a little bit. So let's see some strength and let's get back above that. I mean, trend line, I can always just redraw the trend line, right? That's the fun of trend lines. We can continue to redraw them, but I just try to match the slope. Nah, just general, like on the daily. I'm not using it to make trade decisions. I don't use trend lines to make trade decisions, but I'll put them up on the daily. I'll take a look. I'll keep them up there. Volume is not as impressive as it was yesterday. Yesterday's volume was very strong. Today's volume is not very strong. I should watch it. I should watch these numbers. It's plus 114K. I'm going to start paying attention to the numbers of the volume. What were we yesterday around this time? Always positive. 160, 150, 150, 170, 160. Even into the afternoon dump, it stayed positive. 103, never went negative. That's a curious thing that happens when the cumulative volume stays positive, but the markets go down. Dealers drawing some really strong numbers lately, in the 90s. Oh my God. Lucifer? I don't know who the dealer is. The dealer is, I don't know, someone who lives in the simulation. The dealer is the one you're playing against. Omnius wins. 91. That was a long trade. I missed it. You do. Yeah, it would be great if it could be predictive, of your day. Let's get back up to 68. I'm long at 61. Took me out. That was a loss. Well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate through 2 losses for each account. Mm. Whoa, there was the spike. There was the spike. I wanted that to happen before. $8.96. Hmm. Well, we're over the previous day's close now. Let's see if we can get 2 consecutive closes off that, and then maybe a full candle, and hopefully after that we can have a retest trade. I don't know. I don't see it the same way. OFT is saying they trapped the shorts. I don't really see a short trap here. We didn't get below the day's low. We didn't get below VWAP. We didn't get below previous day's low. We didn't get below today's low. I don't see where the trap was. I just see kind of gently sloping upward. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a down move, and yeah, we took out an internal swing low, but big deal. I don't think that made everyone jump in on the shorts. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm waiting for it to happen. Oh, you think you missed it? I didn't think it happened yet. Maybe, I don't know, if you're front running it. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, I like to see some space between the candles. So like now I'm looking for a retest because we had some space on the previous 2 candles. Yeah. Well, you couldn't have seen that on the 5 minute. The 5 minute close, we didn't get the retest yet. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, well, the markets never make it easy, eh? What it's doing right now is what I was expecting to happen at 950. And then what happens is it doesn't happen at 950 and it goes lower and takes out a swing low. And then when it does it, I don't have confidence in it anymore because it Omnia says that's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it hard. Mm, yeah. And now we're gonna do what? One of those grind slower moves to the upside where I can get in. I'm gonna try something. I'll I'll buy one. And then I'll buy one on the first red candle that closes. Looks like we're doing that. One bearish candle, back up. One bearish candle, back up. Okay, there we go. I like the vertical the way you have it now. I think it's better. Remember your old verticals, you were taking up the whole top of the screen, if I remember correctly. Now your camera box is a little smaller. Oh, I'm watching it. You're maybe checking on a cell phone. I'm watching it on a computer. Mm-hmm. 24.17. I'll try not to this at 17. But if I keep trading like this, I'm going to get caught. There will be a little bit of a reversal and I'll be on the wrong side of it. Yep, it's very quiet. It's very quiet. Hmm. This bar is closing in 36 seconds. Let's see if my theory of one red bar holds true. And go back up. We're getting a wick there. Six, five, four, three, two, one. We go back up. See, I didn't enter at the bottom of the red candle. That's what you need. It's not just the clicker, though. It's not just the clicker. You also have to go over your rules, either verbally or mentally. This forces you to go over it. Capish? Like if I do the process, when the entry triggers, I'll click it and say order triggered at whatever price, 22.50. I'm going to try and get in at a better price. And then when I enter in my limit order and I get filled, I go fill, I click it and I go filled at 18.50, 3 points better. So that makes sure that I'm following the rules, trading. I'm supposed to say it's true, order filled 3 lot. So I'll make sure that everything is being done according to plan. The problem is I'm trading too many setups. I only have this for one setup, and I think I'm going to have to apply it to everything because the other setups are getting messy. Like right now, I just, what did I do? I said I'm going to get in on a bearish candle with the theory that the next candle is bullish. I mean, like, seriously, really? That's not a trade that I have. It's just an observation. I see what the market is doing right now, and that's kind of trade. That's the definition of trading impulsively. Yeah, but I should enter them the same way. When it hits the pull, when you hit the retest, call it out, hit the clicker, retest 882. Let's see if we can get in at a better price. Then when I get in at, 780, just keep yourself following the yeah, see, again, I'm not happy. I broke too many. I did too many impulsive things. And now that I have you to say it, I kind of abandoned the clicker hold process today. Got to get back on it. Take it easy, enjoy, don't sweat it. Okay. Butterstones. Garrett, you're not watching the charts. You're playing Deal Me In.
Who knows? Deal Me In might be more interesting right now. Better chance of winning.
Okay, I'll get in around 20. And we'll see if I'll trade for the breakout, or it's going to do what it did at 950. It's going to kind of pretend it's going to break out higher from this level. It's going to trade lower, and then it's going to break out strong. How often it's the second move? It's unbelievable. I always notice that. You enter, you have some pain, kind of scares you, and then it goes.
Yeah, but then I get screwed over a bunch of times by that too.
Mm.
Like, okay, the second move's gonna work, but then it's not. It's the third.
Huh.
I hear a slap back. You got me on the stream?
Oh shit! Yeah, I opened the thing. Yeah, it's causing you a problem. I'll take it off. Gone. Out. 24. 24. Come on, let's get up to 31. Let's get up to 31, 31, 29, 27. Yeah, I just put it there because, you know, for conversing, it's shitty for the people who only hear one side of the conversation. It's kind of confusing, so. Back down. Come on. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, give me a minute. Fucking. I'm not in the mood for a loser here. But if I lose, I lose. I was almost up 100. Three, two, one. So we should get a bullish candle now, hopefully. Hopefully we get the 1-1 pattern. One red, one bullish. Nope, it's going to break the low. Hmm. Yeah, we can do that, sure. We can do that. I'm not in a trade right now. Let me get Discord. Boom. You are in. Oh, I was in the public? I didn't even know. Okay, I gotta go shut your YouTube because your YouTube is echoing now. Hold on. So close your volume on YouTube. And then I gotta change the camera. This one should work. Oh, you got your icon again. How come your camera's not coming through? I'll go the bot's long. Yep. What I think it is that Prism owns your camera for now. Okay, bot took a winner. That's good. Like me, I opened Discord first because I think the first app that grabs your camera is the one that owns it. I don't think you can, do like a little bit of flip-flop. Okay, well, it looks like it kind of wants to go back up. Let's see if we can get to 24 bid. And I'll add a 24 bid, and I'll have an average price of 22. We'll click in on that one. 20, 18, 20. Having a hard time. A lot of battles, eh? Between buyers and sellers today. Oh, there you are. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever you did just now, keep a mental note of what that was, because it worked.
So Discord's kind of weird. And then when you do stuff, it kind of messes everything up. I'm scared to press any buttons.
Yeah, I had some of those issues that you're talking about. There we go. Let me add.
Ooh, here we go.
Come on,
There we
31,
go, huh?
31. Give me 31. Get over the high. Get over the high. Push. Give it. Go. Give it one of those stupid candles. Come on, I have a 4
I
low.
noticed that on a lot of the trades I'm looking at, you're like in slightly before I am.
Okay. My Renko boxes are smaller than your Renko boxes?
That's what she said.
I have a bigger Renko box. Well, that's what I'm using to enter. It's the Renko chart, so. Really, you're going to go back down again and like with a little bit of speed. Bajanti.
See, this is why I hesitate. This is why I hesitate in the market. And the days I follow the plan strictly, I lose. And the days I don't, we're great winners.
Yeah, well, my advice to that is you got to just take them all. You can't pick and choose, because when you pick and choose, you're gonna probably pick the bad ones. And because I think humans have a tendency to wait until they see some winners and then they get confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump in. Yeah, but we don't have
Ship's gone.
we don't have that big of an edge, so we're not gonna win 13 times in a row most likely. So we're kind of
Right. When you miss the winner, then you drop your percentage. Because now you're taking losers but missing the winners.
yeah. That's
Then you
right.
also don't have the correct back data for what you need also.
Yeah. Come on, push. 31, 31. Wrong way. Ten is my exit. My wife is texting me. Ting, ting. I have a superstition. When my wife texts me, I lose money.
Uh-oh.
Actually, that superstition goes for anything. If my wife's texting me, if my daughter's calling me, anything with the family. It's like
Costing money.
it's like negative. It's always the cat jumps on me. Trades never go in my favor if the family's gotten involved in some shape or form. 21. Let's get up to 24. Oh, I hate
Trying
when
to
it
keep a
takes long
calendar
time.
of my winning days and losing days, but I'm so bad at putting the entries in.
MFFU has that automatically in their dashboard. I love it.
Yeah.
They should all have that.
Oh yeah.
What a
I
mate.
think, so Bulenox has that new program they're using, right? I think I seen somebody trading that the other day, and they had all that.
Oh, with Project X, you mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. I
I
didn't
mean,
know.
I don't know for sure. I don't have that. I have Ninja Trader, so I'm not really
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know that. I didn't know that Project X can do that.
Have you tried any of those, Project X or whatever the other ones are?
Well, yeah, with Topstep X, it blows every other platform out of the water. It
Better
worked.
than Ninja Trader?
Oh my God, yeah, it works like it should work. It works like the way I would know a platform, the way you'd want a platform to work. It's stable, everything works all the time the way it should.
Now it's based off trading view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this trade's not looking great.
Don't have all the nonsense and the games that you have to deal with. And they just made a change to the trade copier, which is like epic.
So it's got built-in trade copier?
It has a built-in trade copier, and you know what? I never noticed. For me, listen, the Apex trade copier, when you enter in an order for a 5 lot for 5 micros and you copy it across 10 accounts, it puts 10 orders or 11 orders, you know, like if you go in for a limit order,
right?
It puts in yeah. So you can get filled on 2 of the accounts, 3 of the accounts, 1 of the accounts, 7 of the accounts. It's not consistent. I found with the Topstep X trade copier, when you copied, it just copied the exact trades to all the accounts. But maybe I'm wrong.
There's a problem with that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
So
why?
there's different ways that the trade copiers work. Some copy the original order and some place the orders. The ones that copy the original order, you have a delay.
No. It just
it
just gives you the fill. It just fills you as if it was one order. It just fills you. It just assumes you got the fill, and it just gives it to you in the other account. Like a clone. Think of it like a clone. It doesn't have to, you know, that number of contracts doesn't have to trade for them to see it and then say, okay, you got it, type of thing. But anyways,
but they got to get the contracts from somewhere.
Well, it's not live, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
And they came up with, and I wanted to grab it. They came up with a notice that they're not going to be using orders anymore. I didn't know they used orders because it was such a clean fill. But they said they're not going to be using orders anymore. Now only the leader account will place an order. And if the leader account gets filled, all the accounts you're copying to automatically get filled. I said, oh my God, that's like that's heaven. Now you know you will never be out of sync. It'll always be perfect. It'll just, it'll say, okay, this account got filled. It's like almost living in a hypothetical simulation world. This account got filled for a 10 lot at 921.50. We're filling all the accounts that you indicated are going to be following got filled, are holding now positions at 921.50. That's a good way to say it. We're not even going to use the word filled. They're all also holding now positions at 921.50. I guess they figured that it doesn't really make that much of a difference for the numbers. Probably. I guess, they see all the statistics. People will still lose the same amount of number of accounts, and it's not really giving anybody an edge. So make it work better. That's my guess. But then they got rid of that. Then they got rid of that note like after a few hours, and I wanted to make a video about it even because that's epic, man, if they do that.
Yeah.
Then I went to their trade copier page, and it wasn't edited that way. Hey, Joker. Good morning, Joker. What a disaster day yesterday, Joker, for you and me. Or for me with you. I don't know what word to use. First, the thing in the morning where, where are you? Okay, let me show you. Joker. Let me show you. Fake Mike vid. Okay, so when I click it on, you see there, the guy in the green? When you see this guy in the green who's not talking, that's the fake video. That's who you said good morning to. But that's just a video to make it look like I'm home, but when I'm not home. So that's what I was telling you. That's who you said good morning to. Let me put the Omnius back on. And then yesterday was grad day for my boys. I know we said we were going to co-stream in the evening. And we had the graduation downtown, and then we went out for supper. And the grad was at 3, so I figured 3 to 4, 4:30. We eat supper. We're back by 7:30. Fuck, we didn't even get our ordering in. Like it was, I think 7 already. Well, I can't talk about it either. Look how many. Do you see my account data? No, you don't see my account data. Let me put that up. Hold on, I gotta find it. Anyway, so I called my daughter and I said, let him know that There's nothing in the evening. I'm not going to be home. Yeah, that's the count of my PA accounts there. I got 2 left. Anyways, I revised my risk plan. And, I didn't just change the numbers. Actually, I made it much more comprehensive. Not only do I have PDLLs and lot sizes, but the PDLL goes down depending on how much drawdown I have left, and so does the lot size. So even on these 2 PA accounts, I don't have a lot of drawdown left, so they're trading 1 lots. One lots, 2 lots. If I have over 2,150 in drawdown, I can go as high as a 5 lot. So yeah, I'm adjusting my lot size and my PDLLs. My PDLL is 350, then it's 290, 230, 170, and 110, depending on what the drawdown is. I made it much more dynamic.
Mike, did you hold that trade?
When do I hold trades? Are you kidding me?
I mean, did you
No?
stop out for a loss or did you hold it for a win?
Oh, no, I got a win on it, but not much. Couple of ponies, couple of pennies. Well, here's the initial balance retest.
Oh yeah, I didn't even plot that.
Good morning, wood chip. But if you want to pick it up tonight, Joker, if you want to chat. I'm supposed to be using my clicker. I didn't really I didn't follow my process really much today. I'm kind of disappointed about that. There goes wood chip losing again. Let me take a 1 lot. This is on the PA account for a IB retest. It's a little bit of a head, and I think 90.32. If it goes to 42, that's about it. It's over. That was the trade. Didn't get in. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it by a few ticks, didn't it? Yeah, I did pretty decent on the trade a minute ago. I don't need this one.
Wood chip, you don't know Omnius? Omnius trades? Go on to his
I don't
chat.
know them either.
You don't know wood chip?
No, I don't know Omnius trades.
Oh.
I see wood chip on your stream.
Wood chip. Wood chip's got the wood chip song.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him.
What?
I said I'm subscribed to wood chip.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I am too.
I see him on your stream all the time, chatting back and forth.
I'm long from 820. Wow. Whoa. That's like the low of the U.S. session. That's a nice trade. Ready? 120 points.
Bam. Call that a day and go home.
Shit.
So if you're long from 820, what's the target? Did he put that in the chat?
No. He has very big targets. Okay, I think I'm just gonna wait for 22,030. 200 points.
Set the target 2230.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very realistic.
22 was a target from yesterday.
That's a very realistic target because that doesn't even have to reach yesterday's high. The only thing is, I would put it. Okay, yeah, I would put it under 22,000. I mean, you know, we can blow through 22,000. The market does what it wants to do, eh? But that's the way my brain thinks. Yeah, so we went to the grad yesterday. It was a very nice ceremony. And then just before they call out my boys, because they're twins, so, you know, they're going to be called out they can get stuff to break even. Yep. Just, you know, they're twins, so you know they're going to get called back to back. They had a kerfuffle. They had a mix-up. So I said, this is cool. They break the whole momentum, you know, and it's like starting over, and now it's going to be my two boys. So that was fun. Of course, yelled out their names. David with distinction. So that was really cool. He got with distinction. The only higher level was with great distinction, but there was only like, I think they said there were 4 in the entire graduating class of like 600 that had great distinction.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then we went
So
to
what is with distinction?
if I'm not mistaken, with distinction is an A average, and with great distinction is an A plus average.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's very hard. A plus. I mean, there's no room for error. Yeah, like honors. Honors plus, I guess. And then we went to Chinatown and ate. We ate in Chinatown. Oh my God. Shit, damn. Are the waiters rude there? I said, really? You know, like the guy was like so huffy and puffy. I said, do we have to pay extra for the attitude, or does that just come with the meal? And then we were with a couple of families, and one of the mothers, she just innocently blurts out something. You know, these Chinese people, she was I said, they're going to spit in our food. Don't yell that out.
Well, if there was already being rude, huh?
Anyways, we had some good laughs. Actually, here's the fucking funny story. I don't even know if I should say this online. I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me think about it. Hold on.
Press the clicker.
Yeah, no, I think I'll say this one in private. I'm gonna have to hold back on this one. Anyways, I said something. It was a shocker. There was a grandfather there, and the kid said, Justin, who's another one who graduated, goes, shit, you made my grandfather spit out his food. Like, I really shocked the table. But anyways, I didn't appreciate the fact, though, their speeches were all political. Everything on DEI, transgender issues. What's the other one? Diversity, equality, and inclusion. There's the...
That's the Chinese people?
No. At the graduation, the speech by the dean or whatever. It was so political.
Okay.
So
well, it is
political.
a college.
Come on, you know, everything.
All those colleges are political now.
The immigration, they even talked about the war in the Middle East. You're joking me. Serious? You know, this is to focus on the kids and their graduation. Don't be bringing out political stuff. It's not a political rally. I swear these colleges, they're like breeding grounds for the liberal point of view.
Right.
They've
all been weaponized.
It's terrible. It's unbelievable how strong it is. Everything was anti-conservative and pro-liberal. Every message they yelled out on screen on the stage.
Yeah, some of them won't even let them have conservative views anymore as far as the speeches. They'll stop their speech and say that they're making people uncomfortable.
We have to have an open door policy when it comes to immigration. No problem, big shot. I tell you what, tomorrow I want to see, when you go to bed at night, I want to see you leave your doors open and let anyone come in. And whoever comes in can stay in your house for as long as they want. When you do that, anyone, the homeless, drug dealers, criminals, bankers, whoever wants to come in and stay in your home, open your door. Have an open door policy. Let them destroy your home. Let them shit on your couch. You're not going to complain. Oh, but it's my home. Yeah, and the country is your home also. It's just a bigger
How about
home.
this one? How about this one? In Florida, they made being homeless illegal. So the same people telling you to let people in the country are saying they don't want people to be homeless. Lock them up and put them in jail.
Oh, I thought build housing for them.
They're building homeless camps. So
Yeah.
they have to go to the homeless camp now. Which is still, you raise taxes, people lose their homes, and now you're going to lock them in a camp because they don't have a home?
I mean, it is.
We're talking about citizens. We're not talking about illegals.
Yeah, it is a problem because look, we were in the downtown core yesterday. That's where Chinatown is. And then we were walking back to our car, and there's these little alleys, and like almost out of every third alley, one of these, I won't say they're drugged up, but you know, they're you don't feel safe when they come and walk over to you and ask for money. You know, you never know if they're going to pull a knife on you or something. And you know, it's not like they weren't sitting down on the floor with a cup and saying, you know, help me out, help me out. They were they were actually coming right up on you. I mean, one of them even put his arms around one of the kids. You know, that's a little that's a little too close, buddy.
We're fighting.
That's a little too close, buddy. You know, like back off a little bit. You know, don't actually get in my shoes.
Don't touch me or my family. We will fight.
Actually, in that one there, he took him into a little convenience store and he bought him a sandwich and a drink. So I'm not going to give you money, but I'll get you a sandwich and a drink. Yeah, he got him a sandwich and a drink. Well, that was another odd power failure. I don't know what's going on lately. It's like we never had power failures. We used to say that we live in one of the greatest neighborhoods and never had power failures. Even when the whole city would go dark, we would never go dark. And now all of a sudden, we're getting power failures. This is what the third one in a couple of days already. And it just goes off for a second. It's a flash, just enough to shut down my computer. Looks like it, yeah. Yeah, okay, I got to set up again what's happening with the Apex, with the camera is that it has the old settings because I didn't save it. OBS, it just disappeared. If you know what I mean. There we go. Look how easy it is. See, one button. I love it. Yeah, with OBS, it's when you click on start broadcasting, it says, do you want to resume an interrupted stream? So you just click yes, and it puts you back in the same stream. Yeah, and YouTube doesn't shut it down; it holds it for a bit. So I don't know how long YouTube holds it for. I've heard stories of that, actually. Yeah. That's why the cameras with the shutters, you know, the blinds that you can close, are good. I have one camera like that, one camera no. But no, I'm pretty thorough. I mean, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, they should make it white when it covers. The part that you see should be white. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. No, my cameras don't have a light. One of them has. Poof. Yeah, no, mine does have a light, but I have to be in like really, really angled in front of it to actually see it. But not for me. I'm not so worried about the cameras. You know, someone sees me coming out of the shower naked, it's not the end of the world for me. What worries me, yeah, no, well, I'm in the basement, so they don't really come down here. What worries me more is the security risk of OBS. Like sometimes I forget and I open up a browser or I open up a spreadsheet that has passwords or, you know, like something like that, you know. So I try to have a policy not to open anything when I, you know, nothing. Don't open a browser. Like I open it all up before I start streaming, and I put it on my monitor that that's not being captured. So yeah, you never know what page is going to open up by default by accident or something. I forget. So yeah, it's better.
Trader, I don't copy the screen. I copy it. It's actually picking up Ninja Trader.
Okay, no kidding.
So that's the only thing it'll pick up on that screen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it, eh? Application capture or window capture. I'm doing screen capture, so whatever goes up on the screen is picked up.
Right.
Yeah, your way is smarter, but
I will say I do run into issues with it also.
yeah,
It's a give and take.
well, with OBS, I think every time you run OBS, you have to reselect your application.
No, you shouldn't. No, it should hold all that.
I don't know. I was doing it with Joker when we were doing the co-streams, and I was using an application capture for the cameras from Discord. Every time
Okay.
I had to select it. It wouldn't hold it in memory.
It's faulty. I will say that. Like sometimes my chart will show up and sometimes it won't. And a lot of it's the sizing of the chart. If you don't have the sizing right, it makes it cranky.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have the chart the exact same it was last time, then it gets
Oh,
cranky.
yeah. 45 entry. Let's see if I can get a better price. 43. 2 points better. Okay, 2 points better. I will add at 38.
So what happened? You had a power flicker?
Yeah, just for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Same thing that happened a day, 2 days, or 3 days ago, whatever. I don't remember. That's weird because it's a sunny day outside. It's not windy. It's nothing. There's no reason for it at all.
I used to have a power box I plugged my computer into. It had a battery backup, so I didn't have to worry about that stuff.
Okay.
But then lightning struck my house and blew up all my computers.
No fucking
Even though I
way.
had the box.
You got hit by lightning?
I don't know what happened. It blew up 2 TVs and 2 computers.
Holy shit.
And they were all on those power boxes. I'm like, well, shit, that did a lot of good, didn't it? And those things are expensive. They're like $100 a box.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The surge protectors.
Not just surge protector, but it's battery backup.
Oh, yeah?
And auto shuts down your computer and all kinds of stuff.
Well,
Didn't do shit. 2 computers, 2 TVs, blew them all up.
well, Maybe it's just meant for. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. You're not confirming that you actually got hit by a lightning bolt, because a lightning bolt, that's a special
No,
case.
no. It was a power surge or something. It just blew up all my electronics.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have that. We had a what's called a mezzanine. It was like a little balcony in our house.
Yeah.
And I hated it. It was so dangerous because little kids, little boys, twin boys, 8 years old. It had a railing, and they play with energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they sometimes they fight. They can, get slammed into that railing and it could break, and they'd fall an entire floor down to the ground there. So, anyways, I don't even know why I brought that story up. That was irrelevant. In that room, where we had 3 computers and we used to all play games together and stuff. Those computers used to fry, even with a surge protector. They would just like all fry on the same day. I changed them twice. And then I said, okay, whatever it is with the sockets in this place here, even with surge protectors, don't put computers there anymore. And anyways, then we closed it down and we turned it into a bedroom. And,
That's weird how computers can just fry like that.
Yeah, it was really weird, yeah.
When mine blew up, I was actually lucky that I could consolidate 2 into 1. So it wasn't the same component on both that blew. And the guy was able to put them both back into one computer.
I mean, I never checked them. They were cheap computers, like I said, we just used them for gaming and stuff. And, for the family to play. So it was 3 desks beside each other. They were like $200, $300 computers. I don't remember where I was getting them from. I think I was getting them from Amazon, maybe even. Yeah, so I got them again. I assumed, because they all went out at the same time the first time, I assumed it was the motherboard. I never even checked. Maybe it was the power, just the power box needed replacing. I didn't know. Whatever. I just, there was nothing important on the computers. It was just games. So I replaced them out. It happened again, and I said, okay, no, that's it. It's whatever's going on in this room it wasn't happening anywhere else in the house, but those computers were frying.
Yeah. Even cheap computers ain't so cheap.
Mm. That was a nice trade. That was a nice long. Didn't get me anywhere, but okay. Gotta check in with the boss. It's true. Someone was texting me before also. Took a trade.
Yeah, it's after 11. It's after 11. I got maybe about 10, 15 more minutes. I got to go.
All done according to process. It was a winner. Small size. Actually, it was a 1 lot.
My system so far today, had I taken every trade, including the one right after market open, would have been 3 winners and 2 losers.
You don't have it automated? I thought they were automated.
No, that's the other ones.
Okay.
I can't automate this system because it goes off of the 2 minutes also. So I use 2 minutes for direction and then the volume chart for the entry.
That's weird. My phone was dinging like nuts. I thought someone was texting me. Nobody called me. Nobody texted me. Okay. Alternate universe.
Which it seems like you always get a slightly better feel than I do. But sometimes you get false entries that I don't get. So
yeah.
Kind of works out. Like in that trade I was in, I got in a little late. Should have been in it 21,954.
Okay, my entry was at 45. Oh, I called it, didn't I?
Almost.
Yeah, remember I called
Yeah,
it? I clicked
Yeah,
it.
you called it.
I said 45 and I got to get a better price, and I think I got 43. I clicked in.
So you was in a good almost 15 points before I was.
Yeah, it's funny. And you know what?
Both worked out too, didn't they?
When Wood Chip's around, he's calling out his trades. He's always getting in before me.
But then I wonder how many more false entries does he get? And maybe he's got a way to filter that out.
Yeah. So is this a good day? What would I say?
Hell yeah.
No, I would call it a half and half day. One, I broke process. I can't do that anymore. I just can't do that anymore. I traded a little impulsively. I just really got to take only. I just got to focus on one setup.
Now, let me ask you a question that I had before. You keep saying that you're putting a cutoff for a daily loss limit, right?
Yeah. Now
why don't you have that? Why don't you have that built into the software?
Oh, well, the software's trading on Sim.
I'm not talking about the trading. I'm talking about like through Rhythmic or through Ninja Trader or
Yeah, I have it.
whatever.
I do. I just reset them today. I just went to Tradeovate and I lowered them all.
Okay.
I do it. I do it in Tradeovate, and I have 3 new master accounts from Bulenox. I don't know if you remember me telling you I had 4 accounts that were like $1 away from passing. I got yeah. So I passed them all yesterday. I paid for 2. And I think I'm going to hold the other 2 off until I'm more comfortable trading. But yeah, I'm going to set it in Rhythmic too. That with Bulenox, it's through Rhythmic. I want to switch to Project X with Rhythmic. Oh, shit. Hold on. The strategy is long. Yeah, I want to set it with... I want to change to Project X with Bulenox, but problem with Bulenox is all my evaluation accounts that are in drawdown are going to go. You lose them. They can't move them over. They let me know. So I said, I don't want to do that. I want to get my 11 accounts, my 11 master accounts ready, like 8 of them will be pending. So I said, okay, I'll stick around. I'll wait till I get my 8 pending and my 3 accounts, and then I'll switch to Project X, because at that point I can't get any more.
So you can't have both?
Rhythmic and Project X? No, you can't. You can only have one.
Well, that sucks. Seems like each account would be able to be different.
Yeah.
And they can't switch them over? They should be able to switch them over.
No, they said they can't. I don't know. They called it a software glitch or...
Well, that sucks.
I would open up the help ticket, but that would require me now to open up my browser, which I forgot to open. Maybe the last page I was viewing will accidentally pop up.
Yeah, you could always do reopen.
I'm
Reopen
joking.
tab. As long as you ain't been doing no banking stuff lately.
No banking. I don't trust that on the computer either.
Well, then how do you do? Oh, you mean while you're live?
I moved it to another computer. It's not even on this computer anymore. I heard a guy, his name was Crypto Crow. I don't know if you know him. Jason Stapleton, I think was his name. Was watching him many years ago. Must have been in 2018. And he got hacked. And he was furious. And when it was all over, they deleted all his videos. They got into his bank accounts. I don't know how it happened, really. I don't have that many details. but he was furious, and he put up a video on how to protect yourself. And one of the things he said is all your personal and banking information, have it on a computer
Right.
that's not even connected to the internet most of the time. And
That's the way I had all mine set up on a laptop. But it gets frustrating sometimes.
oh, yes,
click
it
over and-
does. Yes, it does. I know what you're talking about. I know that frustration. But it's a small price to pay for security.
Yeah.
When I get frustrated, I say that. I said, Mike, you know what? One day, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. One day you're going to open up, because I have a password file also. One day you're just going to open up that password file, and it's going to be right there on screen, and you're going to have a shit mess. So,
Well, here's the good news. If you don't enable DVR, you could always hit a kill switch and kill the stream.
oh, I don't know where that is.
Just turn the stream off and delete it.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm not sure if you'd catch it in time though with that.
I mean, whoever saw it live would see it, but they wouldn't be able to go back and like write it down.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, I'm much more comfortable. So I have it I actually have it on another laptop, and it's not even on the laptop. It's on a hard drive that's got taped onto the cover of the laptop. So it's like really, it's far removed. Which
Well, I
is,
haven't gone that far, but
it's good for me. The other thing he said, 2FA, but I have 2FA on everything, two-factor authentication.
shit drives me crazy. But speaking of hacks, wasn't there just a hack in one of the prop firms?
I don't know. They all denied it. Topstep said they're just doing maintenance and switching over to their new dashboard, so you need a new password. MFFU.
Somebody said they got hacked.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. MFFU, and I was on their Twitters. That's what they wrote. MFFU said the same thing, out of an abundance of caution. And then I think I even saw another firm that I'm not even with saying the same thing, out of an abundance of caution. So who knows?
And somebody was saying that that's why they shouldn't be storing your credit cards.
Mm,
Somebody's credit card got hacked or something, or a bunch of people. I don't know. But yeah, that's why they shouldn't be storing your credit cards.
yeah.
You can't get that information if they don't store it.
Well, Apex doesn't. Apex, I have to enter in it every time. They don't store the cards.
What?
Apex.
No, you don't. They auto renew. They have to have your card if they auto renew.
Oh, but when you buy a new account, that's what I meant.
Yeah, when you buy a new account, but when they keep your card for auto renew.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. So why the hell don't they just use it when I buy a new account or when I pay for an activation? Now that you just
Exactly.
said that, what am I entering in my details again for? That's kind of silly.
Exactly. Especially if you're buying multiple accounts, you gotta keep typing it.
Oh, I hate
You got this
that.
information.
I hate that. You know, they have the 90% sale. You want to get 6 accounts or whatever, and you got to do one at a
Yeah.
time. Why can't you just put quantity 6?
Yeah.
Got to be a reason.
Because then you'll have people saying, I accidentally typed in 20 accounts or something.
Mm.
Which happens. So I kind of understand it. I don't know if you ever do stocks, but sometimes I swing trade stocks.
Okay.
You go type in a number, and I thought I bought 20, but I bought 200.
Ah, the quantity, yeah. That used to happen to me a lot with Ninja Trader in the beginning. I had a hard time with Ninja Trader in the beginning. I had made so many of those errors. Shit, the bot just lost, but we're still up to 22. 11:17, another half an hour. I guess they can't all be $1,000 days, eh?
Why?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be $50,000 days.
Hmm.
Maybe one day, right?
Yeah. Well, so for the highest day for the bot was 2350. I'd like to see a day like that live. I'd like to watch a day like that. Well, nice little tumbleina lower, gotten us back inside the initial balance. So as the fancy pants people say, it's a failed auction. I don't even know what that means. Failed auction.
Why has it failed?
I don't know. It's true. An auction is an auction. An auction doesn't fail. It's
Somebody
where,
bought it.
yeah, it's where
Went
buyers
up and they sold it.
it's where buyers and sellers meet. I don't know why they call it a failed auction, but they do.
Well, we'll have to turn to the chat. Who's in the chat? Let us know. Why is it a failed auction?
I don't think anybody's that sophisticated enough. But I have to say, the expression that just drives me batshit crazy is the one from ICT: consequent encroachment. How did he come up with that word?
Exactly.
What the fuck is consequent encroachment?
I don't even know what that one is.
I think it's the 50% retrace. He didn't want to go with 50% retrace, so it's a consequent encroachment. It's encroaching consequentially on the previous prices.
But doesn't 50% retrace just sound better?
Yeah, it does. Anyways, don't quote me. It might not be a 50% retrace, but compile and I have a trade here. Hey, maybe it'll save me a loss while I'm working on my thing here. Long at 31, but we're much lower, so once I compile, I can take the trade and try to get in and see what happens. Away.
Nope, I can't take a long here.
Long at 31, 21, 10 points better. This is a 4-point stop if I can get filled. Oh, I didn't get filled at 21. I got filled 25. Fuck off. Now it's only 6 points better.
I never put your
Forget it. I'm out. What?
I never put your stuff back on the screen. There you are. Well, yeah, better late than never.
Yeah. Consequent encroachment.
Maybe he has to change the names of something else so he doesn't get sued for
You can get
stealing
sued on
somebody
it.
else's stuff.
You can get sued saying a 50% retrace into the fair value gap.
There was that one guy that got sued by another trader for stealing his system.
Oh, yeah.
I forget the guy's name. Something Chin. It was a two-legged pullback.
I'm gonna go shower.
Okay. What time are you leaving for lunch, Dave? Okay. Shit, damn. I'm home
Yeah, a
alone.
guy tried to make a system off another guy's system, two-legged pullback, and the guy sued him.
Yeah, I kind of agree, Butter Stunts. Maybe he's taken some things and, made him his own, put a kind of a little bit of a twist on it. Everyone's kind of researching stuff and trying to find edge in the market. But a lot of things are, breaking a swing high became break of structure and change of character. Chalk. Boston chalk. Change of character? Really? That's what we used to call in the old days a trend change. or change of trend direction. Now it's character. Anyways, whatever. Makes no difference.
I think when people say they trade ICT, they should say like what do you trade of ICT? Because it's all smart money concepts, but it's all trading. It's like what are
Yeah, it's just setups. That's what I say. It's just framing a trade a certain way.
Oh wow!
And if you can
That
get
is
it to
dumb.
work, yeah. Thank God I got out of my long. That was
I thought maybe you were in shorts.
no. I can take a short now,
Yeah, me too.
but it's got to go up a little bit more. Yeah, I've seen him trade live butter stunts. The one time I saw him trade live, he couldn't hit a winner. And I don't know, it was pretty messy. A lot of people were saying I think
ICT?
it was ICT. I think it was Iman Trading.
Every time I've seen him live, he lost horribly.
Yeah, I think Iman Trading.
But I haven't seen him that much, so you can't go on that. But,
yeah, no, I don't think he trades live that often. Anyways,
and he blamed it on something.
Yeah, he blamed it on the fact that he said the market makers were fading him or something, or pushing the markets against him because they knew that so many people were following him that there were stops at a certain level, and they ran for the stops all the time.
So every time I lose a trade, it's the market maker's fault.
Well, no, you're just a one of. He said he's got how many people go in on his stream? I don't remember. Is it 10,000, 100,000? I think he reaches 100,000. We had a winner in the last minutes of the day, 480. I'm happy about that. Oh shit! And the system is short. Where's my clicker? Clicker. Short at 03. Can we get a better price? Let's try and get a better price. Oh, 675 for a 2-lot. Now let it go to 96.
Nope, can't take that trade. But we did have an inside bar that called the top of the market on the 5-minute.
And there is 96. Thank you very much. A winner. A winner. We have a winner. I get a teddy bear. Let's check in.
You get a teddy bear, and you get a teddy bear.
And we all get a teddy bear. Let's check in with the coach.
A no trade signal.
Second trade, all according to process. Traded a 2-lot. Was a winner.
That's about going to do it for me today. I did get 3 winners, 1 loser. That'll work for Thursday. Oh, it is Thursday. Hey, I normally lose on Thursdays. My calendar tells me that.
I don't know if I have a day. I know I don't like to trade on Mondays. I don't know if I lose on Mondays, but
I don't know what it is about Thursdays. I go back through my calendar. It's like, why are so many Thursdays red? Not this one. Not last Thursday. It's 2 in a row.
okay, let's leave that. Let's just trade the Apex that's red. I can go back to that account. And allow a second loss.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Mike, good hanging out with you.
Okay, take care. It was fun.
See everybody tomorrow morning.
Yep. Have a good day.
Have a good one. Hope everybody stays green.
Now that you're leaving, oh, I was going to say, now that you're leaving, you can say subscribe and hit the like button. Don't have to worry about everyone running away when you say that. like cockroaches when you turn on the lights. There we go. Ooh, nice trade there. I like this. I think we're going to get below previous day's close. Let me play that. Or at least 96. At least get down to 89. What am I short at? Is that 93? That's a shitty price. Can we get down to 82? You would think so. One never knows. Hey, did it take another trade? Oh, no, it didn't. I thought the... That's so funny. I don't know if you guys hear my dog. Wow, the dog's having stress. Doing the howling bit. Okay, I'm short at 04. I'd love to see this go all the way down to 89. That would be a 15-point winner. I'd be happy with a 15-point winner on this trade. But no, it stops out. Okay, took a small loss on that. I think we were down 90. Now we're down 102. So we were going for 60 bucks and we lost 10 bucks. Can't complain about that. I'll take those kinds of numbers all the time. That's what you call trading mathematically correct. If you can do that all the time, you'll do well. Is it 11? Oh, look who just went short. I'll match this trade. That's the bot. Is it open? Yep. Let me open up the chart a little bit. You'll see it a little clearer. That's the bot trading there on the bottom left. The bot is up $542. I'm definitely going to be putting together the video today on the bot. I am completing that video on the back testing we did on the on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 1-hour sessions. And I'll update all the developments that's going on with this. So far this week, what are we, Thursday? We had 2 winning days and 2 losing days. But overall, it's up for the week, even though it's 2 and 2, which is good. Can't complain about that. And there is no way at 11:31, there is no way that we can have a losing day today. So today will be a green day. Yesterday was a bugger. It was down 224. Right around, like, just cutoff time. The bot was even for the day, break even for the day, and then it got into a trade. So we were either going to end up 250 for the day or down 250 for the day. Unfortunately, it was a loser and ended up down 250 for the day. Nah, that's a shame. And today, if we can hit this last trade here, I think it'll be 150. That'll bring us up over 600 bucks for the day. It's trying. 10. 14. 11. Actually, not only is the bot short, my Topstep charts just went short. I'll add it 15 here. I can take a little bit bigger size, 3. I can be in as much as a 4 lot. Okay, well, that covered a big piece of it. The bot took a profit, 646. I am correct. The bot will trade till 1146. Is it possible we get another trade? I mean, look, yes, it is. It is possible we get another trade. I cannot say it's not possible. There's quite a bit of time left. And we're getting some interesting action here around the previous day's close. We went from red to green. Are we going to go from green to red? Red to green. That's when we open below the previous day's close and we get above it. And then we're above the previous day's close. That's a red to green move. You can probably build a system right around that, actually. Like that was a strong move over. Should have had confidence in that. I'm going to watch that more often. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to make a note. The note's going to say red to green, green to red. Because I want to start watching that. I don't know why I don't watch that. Hey, where'd it go? I put in a note. I don't see it. Did I not do it right? Black, top left, 20. Green to red. Ah, black. No wonder. I'm an idiot. What happened to the stream earlier? Power failure. Power failure. I can't even call it a power failure. It's just a power... I don't know. A power interruption for like just a second or two. 10 seconds, whatever, 15 seconds. Just enough time to turn off the computer and make me have to log back on. Second time this week it happened. And, you know, it would be really cool if this trade can be a green trade also on the bot. That'll get us over 800 potentially for the day. That would be a good, strong day for the bot. That'll put us about up 1,000 for the week. It's not bad. So 19 and a quarter, I'm short at 17 and a quarter. So now I'm short at 19 and a quarter better. A 4 lot, that's fine. Okay, now I'm short at 23, even better. I'll add if the bot will add, but I'd much prefer that the bot just takes profit on this trade without adding. It will add at 27.25. That's the add point. And it's going for 17 points. So we're going to exit at about 29,002 on this trade. Hey, look, I turned my shitty account green. Stupid account. Come on, let's get down to 29,002. Let me even put in my buy limit order for a 1 lot. And you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I hope we hit target. You know what happens if we hit target, right? Let me give you a clue. Pow! I'm ready. End video? What's this?
I'm gonna get paid. I've joined the prop junkies, so I'm gonna get my payouts. I swear, one way or another, they're gonna pay me. There is no goddamn way these prop firms are going to take my money and then not pay me. They're all a bunch of crooks, those sons of bitches.
That's funny, huh? Let's go. You're going the wrong way. Shit, you were like, we were up 10 points. I just needed another 7. I know 7 points is a lot, but it's only the half a range of a 1 minute candle. I really want this one to be up 800. Don't turn into a fucking loser. That's what happened yesterday. We were break even on the close near the end of the day, and it turned the day red instead of turning the day green. And it was so close to take profit also. I even said that, you know, when you get that close to take profit, I think the bot needs to move the stop to break even. Wow, it came so close. Okay, let's go lower again. 1 minute chart. Let's break the low of the previous candle. That'll be step 1. There we go. We broke it. Now let's see some continuation to the downside. Everyone is supposed to be saying, we broke the low. We're going lower. Okay, I guess I don't get to click my POW button. I'm out minus 18 for the day on that account. Minus 29 on the other. Plus 97, plus 360. I'll take that. Maybe in the afternoon. Yeah, that's what I should do. You know, I should come back in the afternoon from maybe 2:30 to 4 and trade the Bulenox and the Topstep accounts in the afternoon. Break it up that way. Oh, it adds to the trade. Well, we'll be up 400, worst case scenario, about for the day today. That's the worst case scenario. But you know what? Let me do a 1 lot right up here. We're right at the, is that the initial balance low? No, that's the initial balance high. We're at the initial balance high again. If it stops out, I'll take it out. It's going to stop out at, it looks like 27 plus 8, 35. Let's see if I can get somewhere in the low 20s. If the market sell off a bit. Instead of getting up over the... there we go. That's the low 20s. Took me out. Didn't make me green, but took me out. Still trying. Well, now I'm fading the algo. Went long. Ta-da! I'm still right 82 cents. Now I should go back in the direction of the algo. Let's see if I can get all the way at the top of the Renko candle. We really haven't gotten above that, eh? We're stopping right at the initial balance high. I would say that bodes well for continuation down. The only thing I don't like is that we closed above the recent swing high right over here. Actually, two of them. We got to close above it. That's the only downer on this trade right now. That's the downer on the down trade. Come on, we just got to get down to now we got to get down to about 911, 910, 910, 911. In the meantime, let me play my other monkey video. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, fill it, fill it, fill it. Fill it, be nice. Fill the bid. Don't do that. Let's go. I can manually intervene, but
Pow! Right in the kisser!
we got it. We got it. What time is it? 46, and it ends at 8:82. Yes, let's finish off with the other monkey video. I like this one, actually.
I can't afford Mountain Dew! Okay? The economy's rough right now! Obama! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna find my Mountain Dew! I'm gonna find my Mountain Dew! Who drank my motherfucking Mountain Dew? You sons of bitches!
Okay, that's the day. Put back the original video. I like it. Who knows when we're going to play it? Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm ending 82 cents red on that account. 360 minus 29 and plus 97. Used my new dynamic. I'm short. Every time I'm cutting out, it's the same thing. I'm short. I'm long. Yeah. Maybe I'll come back at 2:30. I'll do a little streaming. I'll trade the Bulenox and the Topstep account. I didn't touch them today. Topstep, Bulenox. I have 3 master accounts. Topstep. I'm 350 short, 450 short to getting the whatever they call it. I don't know the name. And I'm trade copying that account while I'm building it up. So I'm trade copying another one. That one's at 51,500. Straight trade copying. That's interesting. Building that one up slowly. So that's it for me. Not sure if me and Joker will be streaming tonight. He said he's kind of taking the week off, so I'm guessing it's a night off. I don't know when I'll stream again. Yeah, see you, Woodchip. Thanks for showing up. Always appreciate it. But I will be here for sure tomorrow morning at 9:15. Other than that, check at 2:30. Check at 6. I may be on. Take care. And trade safe, as always.